Is that correct? I believe it should be. Perfect. Thank you, Noisy. Looks like I've got the invite here from Naughty, so maybe we might even get this kicked off relatively soon. I actually want to take this time though and go through, just, you know, fill some space here. Again, all of our awesome members of MGE submitting their fails and plays and screenshots of the week. We'll start off. You've probably seen these if you have yesterday. We'll start off with the fail and the play. Then the screenshot, a little bit something different than your normal screenshot. There was a photo submitted and then some text that went along with it. And so I read the text in, yeah, just to sort of try and give it a little bit of a flavor. So let me know what you think of that. Don't know what was going on in that game, but sounds like you guys had fun. Now for our play of the week here, brought to you by Workable. Got another Apex one. We've got a lot of Apex people in this community. I love to see it. It's always enjoyable to watch. Rotation around here. Finishes it off. Nicely done. Got a lot of Apex players here. I love this game. I really enjoy it. I don't get to play it nearly as much. I got an opportunity to cast a little bit of it through one of the tournaments that Workable puts on a lot through MGE. Those are cool, and we got some like really, I don't know, it was really fun to like observe and cast that game as well and find the action in those, especially people who are much better at the game than I am. So it was a good one. So thanks for submitting that, and thanks to everybody playing Apex. What I remember about the rise of the Empire is how quiet it was. During the waning hours of the Clone Wars, the 501st Legion was discreetly transferred back to Coruscant. It was a silent trip. We all knew what was about to happen, what we were about to do. Did we have any doubts? Any private, traitorous thoughts? Perhaps. But no one said a word. Not on the flight to Coruscant, not when Order 66 came down, and not when we marched into the Jedi Temple. Not a word. I'm doing good, man. Thank you. Yeah, so that was a little screenshot submitted by Prophets and Oldie But Goodie. So, yeah, I kind of like that that flavor for doing it. I love. I don't know. I'm not casting is very new to me, and sort of like doing stuff with my voice and reading and stuff and acting or whatever. But yeah, that was fun. So I would encourage anyone, if you are submitting a screenshot of the week, if you ever have any text that is appropriate, obviously, then that you want me to read or you would like to read, by any means, submit a little video of a screenshot with you saying something. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty, reading that. So Prophet submitted that couple out today, and I had a chance to look at it just before the stream, and it was yeah, I read it over a couple times and I thought, ooh, okay, how do I want to read this? And you know, I'm not a huge personally, I'm not, it's not that I'm not a huge Star Wars, it's not that I don't like Star Wars, I'm just not a huge fan of it, so I'm not familiar with the lore in many ways. But definitely that passage sort of like gave me the chills just reading it. Great, Leonoxide. Yeah, well, let's go over that stuff because I want to understand if you found a good process for being quick with the data and stuff to be able to update things. So please don't delete any of the stuff from yesterday, which I think we discussed yesterday, but yeah. Yeah, thank you to all the players playing this weekend in these games. Everyone's doing such an awesome job and coming together and being on time mostly, so that's always nice as well. Coming up now, we've got Crazed Gaming versus Mind Boggling, Diabolic Spider, Dead Silence, Demonic French Toast, and Goddess versus Mocket Looney, Looney being his name, Composure, an Epic Dab, and Gent. First game will be a Cryptic King of the Hill, followed up by an Eden Strongholds, and then our favorite over on this side, Fathom CTF. Of course, if we need it, Coliseum Slayer and a Truth Bombard. Crazed Gaming picked these ones. They are the home team this week. Take a look at their schedule real quick. Playing Mind Boggling this evening. Next week it'll be Rain. We saw the other day, followed up by Nova. Gonna end up playing Mind Boggling again, and Nova and Rain again. So the next 3 weeks we're gonna get to see the evolution of those matchups at the end of the season. So that's always fun to watch. Mind-boggling, getting to be blue team, I believe, almost every single game. Crazed Gaming this week. Next week, Lunatic Fringe. So I'm sure they'll be watching to see how Mind-boggling plays, trying to adjust their play as well. Of course, Mind-boggling will get to pick the maps and game types, so I'm sure they're probably going to be paying attention to how Lunatic Fringe played in those three. Week 3, again, playing against Rain. The dual matchups here will be, they will see Crazed Gaming again, like I said, in week 6. And then Rain and Equinox will be the ones that they'll see a couple of times. So only play Lunatic Fringe once. As cool as Leonoxide was just mentioning, he's working on updating the player stats that we've been trying to organize here. Try and give you guys some cool things to keep track of, whether or not it's for an analysis point of view or just mere interest. Yeah, Goddess, you were supposed to come to Naughty Angel. She is adminning this next game, so everybody should be joining on her. Oh, Noisy, we're gonna... Don't orchestrate it so we don't have to watch you. I want to be able to watch all the games. Yep, everybody, if you are listening, please join up on Naughty Angel so we can get this game started relatively on time. Here we've got the top 4 ranks here playing against one another. Trident, Beast, Anchor, and Sleeper. Got the stats here up on the screen from just their arena playlist if they played it. Otherwise, something else if there's not too much of it. We will have in the future just the SvS ones, just to get to see how they participate in this league alone. So the information will be a little bit more secular. Awesome graphics here. Shout out to Noisy again, putting together these cards. Look nice and jazzy, and the banners as well. Always trying to up our game. Again, anyone is ever interested in joining our squad here, the behind the scenes stuff, please reach out. Got a lot of work. The more the merrier. All right, it looks like we've got mostly all of our members here. I have to switch to Observer. And we're just waiting on one. We'll be starting this game momentarily. No, I believe we are waiting on DAP. Yep. This MGE song is Lunar. I say that with a laugh because I know Noisy Boy is on Solar. It is good. Yeah, we've got a whole soundtrack here of the MGE stuff. Full 7 songs. Battlegrounds, a solar theme, a lunar theme, back to fantasy, steady, victory, and a MGE main theme. There you go. Pump up that volume. Remember to stay hydrated, everyone. Something I always forget to do. Might not be exerting a lot of physical energy, but you've got a lot of mental energy going on. Oh, can I get in? Actually, can I get in on for listening on one of you guys' teams? Onyx and the AR. What's up, guys?
Yeah.
You won't even know here, I promise. Hopefully, is Dab coming? You pretty sure he's coming?
Yeah, he's here. He's on his way.
Alright.
Well, he's just sorting something out real quick. He literally said he'll be on in like a minute.
Alright, perfect. We'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Good luck, boys. Have a good one.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Alright. Dab is here. We will not have a forfeit. Though I wonder how prepared their team is. I don't know. I always have my doubts and things like that happen, but we'll see. That is a strong team. That is a strong setup. I've played personally with Makaluni and Gent on the same team before. I've also played with Composure, competitive matchmaking. He is a great player. At the same time, I've played with Toast, played with Dead Silence. I've watched Diabolic Spider play. And they're going to be a good squad too. So this should be a pretty good matchup here. Riding in an elevator or sitting in the dentist chair. Yeah, two of my favorite pastimes actually. It's nothing better than going to the dentist and getting your teeth cleaned, in my opinion. It's just, oh, it's so good. There he is. Getting things kicked off here now. First in our best of 5, Crazed Gaming versus Mind Boggling. King of the Hill on Cryptic. Hopefully these teams are actually sorted out and it's just a misstep on my screen. It looks like somebody's changing teams. We'll see. Yep. Probably just something that happens with Xbox. Sometimes it screws up the teams, I imagine. Might just switch over to Forge if they cannot stay, which looks to be the case. Yeah. Not sure what the origin of that problem is. We seem to have it. I mean, when we host these games and we're streaming them, they seem to happen at least once a stream. When I play in customs myself, they always seem to happen as well. So just some artifact of the Halo system. Not sure if anyone's really figured out. I'm sure somebody has or somebody knows exactly what's wrong. But All right, looks like we've got our teams all set up here. Crazed Gaming has Diabolic Spider, Dead Silence, Demonic French Toast, and Goddess. Mind-boggling with Mocket Looney, Composure, and Epic Dab, and Gent. Let's give it up for these teams. The last series of our opening weekend here for the MGE Summer League 2020. Let's get some hype in the chat. Let's go, everybody. Woo! These are going to be some good games, I think. Cryptic King of the Hill will start off here. Again, if you're unfamiliar with Cryptic King of the Hill with MGL settings, 200 points to win. Just one person. You need just one person in the hill, and it moves to a different location every single minute. So we're going to start off here with Dead Silence running on the bottom over to get this railgun. Opting not to go for that hill. Flanks around these players, smartly takes out the one with full shields, gets a nice double there. Good decision making by Dead Silence. And now his whole team's alive, all backing him up in this room. They're just holding down the right angles there. But look, that's what I like to see out of that mind-boggling team. They're all putting shots in at the same exact time. Dead Silence having to stay alive by backing down, and that's going to give Crazed, or excuse me, Mind, a good opportunity to come in. But look at this nice zoning that Dead is doing. He's just being a nuisance here. They know he has this railgun. It's a threat. Good kills out of him there. Now he's fighting with Mocket Looney. Good moves. Another double kill out of Dead Silence. Let's go. They know exactly where they're spawning. Again, just amazing damage here. His teammates picking up more and more time. He's taking a good angle. It's all about, moves. This map is all about the different rooms. It's all about just finding the right ways to defend the room as your team takes that hill time. Then if you die, it's all about trying to flank and get good angles to get the team that's pushing into your base or into your hill. Great job staying alive by Gent, but he's caught by Demonic Toast. Interesting little engagement there. Didn't quite look like the noob combo hit, but it obviously did. Such a powerful weapon, especially with the overshield coming up again, and look at that. Crazed Gaming setting up right for it again. It's popped up. And immediately burned right at the 47 mark. We're going to switch on over here to Demonic French Toast. He's camping out in the hill. Huge lead here, 74-4. Game can be close. The game is not necessarily over here, though. It goes to 200 points, and you can get really big swings in this game. I mean, look at just all of Mind-Boggling just pile in that hill there. Really take that control of that room. Demonic Toast having a little bit of trouble there, fighting Dab. We'll go on with him now. As the hill just moves it back to its original location. Dab missing some crucial jump there to get good position. Now all of Crazed Gaming is in this room, about to take this hill. And that's going to be 3 down for Mind-Boggling as a full slay out. And they're going to get some good hill time here. Got us. Nice position here by the teleporter. Catching all these players unaware as they go and push. Gets a couple of nice kills. 2 of her teammates are taken down, but she's in a good position to contest whoever might try and take that hill from Mind-Boggling. She's playing this angle, this position very well. So much so that 2 players are dedicated now to go take that. But of course she's backed up by 2 of her own. They fight in that mid-hallway. Gone here with Mocket Looney, one of my old teammates. Great player. We'll stick with him through this death. Usually very calm and collected. Their team down, still 92-33, but, you know, as we just said, this game, you can come back in this game relatively quickly. If you get control, get good shots here by Monte Looney. Just taking out the overshield here. God is able to eventually kill Looney, but she's distracted for quite a bit of time, and her overshield is gone. Likewise, now switching over here to the Trident on the Crazed Gaming side, Diabolic Spider. They're racking up more time, as well as their team is just taking care of him. He doesn't even have to do any work. It's like Daz knows exactly where he is. That's Looney himself. Diabolic notices that that hill's going to move, though, so he quickly gets out of the sight line of Daz, puts some shots on Gent, now makes his way down low. But right above him is Looney himself. Just catching the end of a nice double there by Epic Dabs. He's got the high ground here on this team. Nice little third kill there. Put some good shots there and got us. He backs down and lets his team come help finish up those kills. Plenty of time to come back here, but Crazed Gaming just milking up the time. Alright, Leonoxide, we will talk after this series because I want to make sure that we're scaling it properly so that it's easy to add the stats every game. Get all the things we need and then enable you to get the ones you don't. Nice here positioning by an Epic Dab, supporting his team again down this long hallway. See, it's a really good spot to hold. He's got the railgun in hand. They've now got 3 dead, 4 Crazed Gaming, so they can take control of this hill and hopefully just make a comeback in this game. Down 162-52. Very comfortable lead here for Crazed Gaming, but well, so with 5 minutes left in the game, I'm going to go into a listen in here and just see what Looney and his team are talking about and how they're going to handle this game.
Reach bottom purple. Got hit markers, bottom purple. I'm pushing back a level with you.
Where we can help? I'm just trying to save Labia. Can you guys shoot him?
Yep.
Top port, 2 top port, 1 going shot.
One of them.
Nice.
Top port, both
Nice.
top port.
Look top port,
Another
look
one,
top port.
one shot top port.
Looking.
Your hill, your hill. Oh, fuck, never mind.
Toast is weak.
my.
On top 4, absolute.
No one else take the hill. I'm gonna port. I'm gonna challenge.
I got
Yeah,
it.
I'll get it, I'll get it.
Stay back port, stay back port.
Killed one of them. Watch the low flanks, guys. Watch the low flanks.
Who's gonna move? Who's gonna move?
Just got melted. On OS1, OS2, guys. OS this minute. We need to get a hill out. Look at the squad. Get in the hill. Get in the hill. Get in the hill.
Dude, there's 3 of them. I mean, either way. I was the only one there.
All right, rough first game there. Saw some decent communication at the end of that game. Started to make a comeback, but couldn't quite put it all together. Taking a look at the stats real quick here. Pretty even by the Slays. Gent definitely struggling a little bit with only 7 here underneath 10. Overall, assists are high for both teams. Death's relatively low. It's all about that rotation, getting the kills at the right time. Yeah, just overall solid damage by both teams. All right. Moving on to our next one here. What was the score that way? 276. Now our next one here, Eden Strongholds. Yeah, very, very good performance there out of Red Team, out of Crazed Gaming. But I wouldn't count mind-boggling out of it yet. They seemed a little bit slow in the communication, but I have a feeling this game they're going to step it up. I want to start off Lord with an epic dab. One of my old teammates. Good player. There is invis, and I think the invis and overshield maybe on this map. Actually, let's jump over to who has that invis. Diabolic Spider here with this invis. Strongholds in our MGL settings too, you score points regardless of whether you have the majority. So even with just one here, you can see the ticker is going up by 1 every couple of seconds for Red Team. Also, our version highly encourages team capping, so it's very, very, very slow when you're just by yourself, and significantly faster with 2. A little bit different than the SvS settings, so you'll certainly notice that. Diabolic Spider eventually taken out there by Gent. His invis is burned. But man, look at this just domination here by Crazed Gaming. Basically all 4 dead there for mind-boggling, and they're about just having total control. 22-0. That's now 3 points a second here. Crazed Gaming, mind-boggling has got to do something different here to get on the board. Nice little double there by Looney out in Turbine as he's rotating out over through. But look at that, Diabolic Spider right behind him, taking the blue men back from them as they start to get on the board. He is taken out though. Of course, Composure's there to back him up.
Rocket launcher in 10 seconds. Red nest secured. Stronghold captured.
Getting a little aggressive there, going for the triple there, but puts on good shots onto Matt. Not able to be killed, though, by his team. Goddess now picks up these rockets and back Turbine. And she's going to push up into this red nest. Does she know that the players are all right to her left there? She gets Gent unawares. Epic Tap comes in for some, and she just fires 2 rockets right off the bat for a double kill. They're going to take Nest for another total control. 56-14 now. Wow. Looking really, really, really strong here from Crazed Gaming. Looney has this invis over in Nest as they now, I believe for the first time in the game, take the 2-1 stronghold lead. Game is to 200, so there is a point where if you have a big enough lead on your opponent. Oh, nice defend there by Looney. Good play. Now he's trying to get out and stay alive, and he does just that for a second as his team is able to come in and clean up those kills. He can take back this control at top cat. None of our game types have radar, so you can always take advantage of walking or running, depending on how good your opponents can hear.
Rocket launcher ready. Red nest secured.
There we go. Now look at this. Huge comeback here from Mind-Boggling is now Looney's going to pick up the overshield and rockets, and this should be another, I believe, I want to say they should be able to tie this game up pretty soon. Look at this, it's going to be a double kill. Oh, what a missed rocket there. Still able to take him down, but he knows this Invis player is here. They're fighting Invis versus Overshield. Who will win? Looney decides it's not worth it. He's got support from his team. They just take another capture. Now they've got another total control.
Hostiles captured Red Nest.
Diabolic's back with this Invis. Rocket knows it. Puts good shots on him. Gets the reversal on Diabolic Spider. A good trade there. On now with Crazed Gaming's Demonic French Toast as he's over in the Red Cat. Gets blamed by probably 2 or 3 players there. And yeah, it looks like this Crazed Gaming now just falling apart there with their communication and their teamwork. Diabolic with a nice little double there off screen. Demonic French Toast always playing sort of that anchor type role, always sitting a little bit back, a little bit conservative. Trying to gauge where is the best places for him to be on the map.
Hostiles captured Catwalk.
Look at this, another 3 members down for Crazed Gaming. That being said, they leave Demonic French Toast to just take that nest. So he flies top cat and gets taken out by Mocket. Mocket now and his team hanging out
Lost Red Nest.
over in Nest.
We lost Blue Bed.
Another quick second there for a total control. Looks like they're waiting here for Overshield. 2 players, both Mocket and Composure. Composure says, okay, fine, you can have it. Misses a little skill jump up there, goes for it one more time, gets it. Somebody's got some rockets. Mocket Looney with a good double kill.
Hostiles captured Red Nest.
Wow, look at that. Gent taking out Diabolic Spider in a one-on-one. Nicely done. That should give him some confidence for sure. Go back on here with Dead Silence. See as he tries to defend this nest against these 2 incoming mind-boggling players. Whoo! Nice little back smack there as well. Good nade there coming out of Diabolic, his teammate, to help him out. What a nice little nade there as well. Putting good shots, helping Demonic take a nice double there up on Catwalk. Mocket catches Dead Silence. Now him and his team are taking this nest. Diabolic just chasing a player out there, and then nice double there from Mocket Looney. So now they go and try and take this top catwalk. I like that little play there, a little movement. Mocket to get up to this top cat relatively quickly. He's fighting Diabolic. Up top mid, gets him, goes on a killing spree. Mocket going off this game. 139 to 132 is now they take the strongholds up 2-1. You do still score, and he's now going to take this in this. And this should be huge, but Dead Silence comes in and finishes him off with a rocket, not able to get the trade. Dead Silence has these rockets. He's top cat. Got us with a nice little double there.
Captured Catwalk. Captured Blue Bed.
Going back and forth here with these 2 teams. 148, 144. Crazed Gaming with the 2 right at the moment. Composure now just trying to stay alive as long as he can. Not quite able to do it. Dab coming in here to try and help save him. Put some good shots. Oh my gosh, can't quite finish off Spider. Reloading a little bit too much. Oof, hate to see that. Hate when that happens, but somehow gets behind Diabolic for the backsmack. So there you go. Redeemed. Quick little total control. Probably not doing much there, but... Ooh. That almost hurts them there, getting flanked in blue base. They're able to grab that with all three of them and push out.
Hostiles captured catwalk.
Jump on board here with Spiders. He's just taken out. Stay with him for a minute through his respawn. 170 to 161, so this is getting down to the wire here.
2 minutes left. Rockets are up.
This rocket spawn. Looks like the power-ups probably are about to spawn too. Again, only a minute 50 left. This is going to be a close game, everybody. If you didn't already know. You probably did. Oh, nice double rocket out of Diabolic. Could that be the triple? It is. He sacrifices himself for his team, but hopefully that means that they're going to have the utility to take another base. Goddess right now trying to take Nest by herself, but that is a tough one to do. Dead Silence here now, top cat with this
Lost blue bed.
invis, but he gets taken out by Composure. Goddess with this overshield. The three of them going to quickly take this blue outside base. Now Dead Silence going to rotate down to defend Nest because he's sure that's where they're going to head next. Dead being very aggressive here up top. Ev does get taken down. It's two members from Mind. Now capture Catwalk. But 192 to 184, even just the one at this point, I believe, would probably net them the win. Oh man, it's going to be close. I think that might be all she wrote. Finally with a triple cap there, 199 to 189. Whew, what a game, everybody. Nice game number 2 there. Just snuck out that win by Crazed Gaming. Nicely done. Don't think I've seen a Strongholds go that closely for a long time. Damn. Take a quick look at the stats here. Give these players a moment to breathe. I'm sure they were all sweating like crazy through that game. A lot of captures. A lot of team captures, right? Put 2 or 3 people in there. That hill, you just saw how fast it went up. So it can be very advantageous to do that, and it swings quite a bit. A lot of secures here out of Crazed Gaming as well. Always a good strategy to sort of defend the ones that you have. Slays and assists looking relatively even. Looks like now we're going to jump into our game number 3. Crazed Gaming up 2-0. Our favorite here, Fathom CTF.
Capture the flag.
We'll start on board here with Dead Silence. He flies over into Blue Yard, going to get a flank here on Composure as they fight for this railgun. Able to do it, and he picks up that railgun. 2 down for each team. Not sure who grabbed that invis. We'll stay with Dead Silence right now, who has this rail. You can see him being a bit cautious there. Knows the players are going to be coming around to that blue tree. Nice kill on Composure. Man, look at this. They're forcing that spawn's way back into the engine there to play hard D. Dead Silence trying to figure out exactly what he wants to do. Realizes now there's more players in that base. He's going to have to help Slay out, but his team He's not in there anymore. He's the only one. Picks up a nice double kill. Finally gets taken out. And mind-boggling clears out their base. Cremis. Alright, we're on here with Composure. Him and Daz are taking top mid control. Diabolic, though, with a nice sticky grenade on it. Almost looked like that got off. Maybe it killed... Might have killed himself with that sticky there, Diabolic. Composure jumps down into the middle of red base. Puts good shots on those players, but theirs are a little bit better.
10 seconds to railgun.
Dead Silence grabs this flag now. Runs it through the tree. I was saying earlier, you don't typically see a run like that. Look at this. He's not even juggling it. A little bit of a sneaky play there, and he's going to get that cap. This Invis is about to pop up in just a moment as well. Looks like Mind-Boggling, though, has the advantage here, and they're going to get a nice pull. Ooh, but Diabolic, who picked up that Invis, is able to take it down, and that's probably going to be a dead flag as he's guarding that pretty well. All three players spawning over the vat. Nice little back smack double there for Diabolic. Gets a little touch there, doesn't know quite what to do. And look at this nice little juggle play there from... Oh man, just barely. Let's try and get in on the action inside that base. There's a close battles going on in there. Just barely able to get it. Oh my gosh, and they're both going to get reset. So heartbreaking there for Mind-Boggling. So close, but hey, they can do it. They just got to do the same thing again. Take that top mid control, slay it out. Dead Silence with his invis. Now he's going to have railgun as well. This might be another good opportunity here for them to just finish clearing out these players from their base. And maybe make a pull of their own. Dab doing a good job, though, keeping those players at bay. Mind-Boggling still has that top mid control. Dead Silence with his railgun down low. Now he's going to go through the blue tree. Try and take that back, though. His invis is about to be up. Composure knows it. He's just peeking him. Railgun now all out of ammo. Dead Silence takes out Gent with a nice double. He's just waiting now because he knows that player's going to be flying through that pit. His team's able to come help. Though he jumps out a little bit out of position. Composure there gets that nice grab. It looks like that they might get this in, and they do, and tie it up 1-1. Nicely done by Mind-Boggling. Let's go on here with Goddess. She makes her way over to Blue Tree. So she's going to be met with a lot of opposition as Mind-Boggling comes and cleans her up. Nice little view of inside the pillar there.
Protect our carrier.
Look at here, Mindballing gets another pull there. Just throwing it right out the window. Goddess is here to defend. That nade not going exactly where she wanted to, getting stuck in there. She gets the beat down there on Dab and clears out her base. Oh, and they get another... Oh, they made another pull during that time as well. Invis is about to be up. Goddess now looking at it. And it looks like Composure will come away with it, trying to stay alive, but no, he is cleaned up by Demonic Toast. That Invis out, popping up at about the 5:30 mark there.
Defend our carrier. 5 minutes remain. Enemies return their flag.
Both flags at home. 2 players from red down now as Mindboggling is making this push. They slowly are slaying out their base. We'll see here. Mocket knows they're spawning over by that AVAT. He takes out Demonic French Toast. Now flies bottom mid to prevent the players who are overextending, trying to make a pull on theirs. Does a good job there. Met with a little bit of opposition, but gets a kill before he does it, though there is a flag pull now by Crazed Gaming. It looks like Composure is going to be there to stop it as 3 players go down from Crazed Gaming. Oh, but what a pull there by Toast. But there you have it there. The strength of Mindboggling, able to clean that up. Get in their second tap. We're tied up 2-2. Games do go to 5 here. This is not a timed return. Excuse me, it is a timed return. It's not proximity return. So standing on that flag does nothing for you. That being said, because of sometimes the fast nature of it, these games tend to go the distance. 5 caps to win. We've got 3 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the game. That Invis is going to be up about right now. Epic Dab sees it. I'm sure he's making a call out to his team. Looks like Mocket Looney's about to grab it. Oh, excuse me, that's not Mocket Looney. That's Gent now who has this Invis. He's crawling his way through pit. This could be an opportunity for a flag grab by Mindboggling. Toast staying back in his bake, defending. Gent gets off a nice grenade, but he needs to finish off this kill and stay alive. This is going to work. He does. But he does get taken out by Diabolic, who has that railgun as he comes in here and defends his base. And this flag run will be dead as 4 members of Crazed Gaming are alive. Mindboggling still has that map control. Diabolic chasing this player. An Epic Dab who's going in for a flag pull. Gets a pull, but sort of stuffs throwing it out the window. Not sure it would have amounted to much right now anyway, though. But Crazed Gaming definitely on a little bit of their back foot here. Diabolic now electing to travel down low pit to try and get some control. Puts a shot on top mid, but now players know he's over at blue vat. He's going to have a tough time making any progress from that position. Man, just the movement out of these players is pretty impressive. Just seeing how Diabolic stayed alive there, you know, even in being a low ground position is just really nice to see. It's encouraging. Makes me appreciate those who are good at this game. Like, I see what you're doing. I can't do it, but I see what you're doing. On here with Composure, who grabs this railgun. And we've been seeing a lot of these power-ups and power-up grabs, I think, out of Mindboggling. Nice double there. I want to see them capitalize. Minute 45 left in this game. Invis is going to be up in about 30 seconds, and that's going to be potentially one of the last big pushes here from either of these teams. Who can get that? 2 shots left with this railgun. Another big, nice weapon here to use to create some momentum. 2 dead there by Crazed Gaming on the other side of the map. Composure locking down this side. Daz is going to take that Invis, and we're going to follow him and see what he can do with it. Jen gets a nice kill in the base. Mocket Looney trying to stay alive and put on as much pressure as he can. This is their opportunity to win this game. He makes a pull. But that Crazed Gaming team is playing heavily defensively.
The enemy flag has been returned.
Oh man, people have been stuffing up those throws left and right here on these maps. Everyone's really high pressure right now. Nice perfect there out of nice perfect out of everybody on the team here. These guys are playing out of their minds right now. Whew. Got us with a nice beatdown. Now following Mocket gets a nice little double there as well, and that's the triple. Or not quite, but here we go. Mind-boggling. Can they make this run in the next 10 seconds? It will go to overtime, though, here. 5 caps is to win, so this next one won't do it for sure. But it will certainly help. Nice little toss there and cap by Mocket and his teammate. Excuse me, Looney and his teammate. I believe that was an epic dab. Smooth, smooth as they go up 3-2. Overtime now. Let's go. They're fighting for their lives here. Crazed Gaming is up 2-0 in this series. So they need to win this one in order to keep themselves alive.
We returned our flag.
That overshoot, that invis is up. Dead Silence grabs it. And this is potentially their opportunity to get a flag cap of themselves. And I say that all the time because players, especially at this level, they can just utilize those power-ups and those power-ups so well. And invis can be so powerful. Granted, there's a lot of people who can just outright spot it up. And, you know, we have the player outlines on, so we kind of... We're an eye in the sky here, but to see some of these players spot out camo just always amazes me because I'm just terrible at it. Nice shots there by Dead Silence with that tac mag. Have a little bit more range, and it's silent. Daz overextending. Demonic knows he's there as well. Dead comes in to help. Able to do that. He goes on a killing spree. And it looks like his team is about to get the cap to tie it up. 3 minutes left in the game, everybody. Woo! This is fun. Mocket going off here with the kills, as well as Diabolic, as you'd expect.
We returned our flag.
Looks like Mind-boggling has them pinned down their base a little bit. These players are trying to make a push to the outside corner here. Gent gets naded out pretty heavily. Lightning for a bottom mid run here. That is risky, but he gets it pretty far. Granted, now 3 players down for Mind-boggling, and that will be a dead run.
Defend our carrier.
Got us in a nice position there to get that kill. Potentially help get enough shots on this flag, but no, Daz takes her out with a nice shots and grenade there.
1 minute left.
We might actually have to go to a replay here if this ties out. Composure with a double kill off screen. Composure there probably with the triple. And his team is now making a good run there.
Defend our carrier.
Diabolic and his squad are going to have to really overextend here to get this, but that's going to be tough. Nice spawn there by Toast coming in on that angle. Diabolic hiding now bottom mid, and they just barely get the return. Wow, nice plays there by Crazed Gaming. Prevent that cap, just taking good positions as Mind was able to pull that flag almost to their porch. And look at that, at the last second there, they put it in. Oh my gosh. Taking advantage of that as all that happened. What a way to end this match. That's got to hurt there from Mind-boggling. Just as all that pressure was being put on to return their flag, they just turned that right into a counter. And that's always the scare when it comes to games like, you know, Fathom CTF, is that if you overextend too far and you get it so close, then if you all go down, you just put the enemy in a perfect position. They were already defending that flag that's so close to their base to just pull it and then slay out one more time as one of their players just flies to cap that flag. So, nicely done by Crazed Gaming. Again, squeaking that one out. Mind-boggling, played their minds out in all of these games, especially the Eden Strongholds in this CTF. Super, super, super close, but not quite able to lock it away. Slay's going a bit in favor of Crazed Gaming, of course. And wow, look at that damage out of all these players. 6,300 and 6,400 out of Diabolic Spider and Composure combined. Amazing. Love to see it. Love to see it. Well, that concludes week 1 of this SvS Summer League 2020. Thank you guys all so much for tuning in. I hope these games were fun to watch. They certainly were for me as well. Some good stuff. Hopefully we'll be able to cast these every single week and put out some more player stats for everybody to take a look at, you know, and crunch their numbers. And you know, we'll treat this as professionally and as fun as we can, because it's really awesome to see everybody playing and all these great games, and especially with all great game types. So thank you all to all the players. Thank you to all the viewers, everybody chiming in here, giving us all their feedback and enjoying and engaging in this chat. Thank you to everybody in the administration side for putting these things together and for forming this tournament. So, or this whole season. So this is just the beginning, everybody. I'm excited. That's it for me. I'm pretty exhausted myself. I hope everyone is going to have a great rest of their Sunday night or evening or day or whatever it is for them. Yes, well played to all players. So I hope, yeah, everybody is hydrated and staying healthy and fun in these times as well. As always, follow us on Twitter and Instagram if you're ever looking to, you know, keep in touch with all the content and stuff that we'll be providing here on the stream. If you are at all interested in joining and playing in some of these games, whether it be casual or sweaty, definitely join the Discord. We're a big friendly family here, and we've got lots of games and lots of people for you to play with. So my name is Mr. Snow. I'm not joined by anyone this evening, but I will be in the future, hopefully. Thanks, everybody, so much. Have a good night.